Dracula Fitness here, www.draculaFitness.com, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to build massive arms. It's simple really, but I mean it's the number one body part that everybody likes to talk about and everybody likes to build. And I have a decent set of guns, so I think I have legitimacy to explain this topic to you, and let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is always what I always talk about, guys, is the compound lifts. These are the exercises that force a lot of muscle growth, stimulate a lot of muscle, and they make up exercises in general. So the compound lifts, like I'm talking about like the bench press, the bent over rows, things like that work more than one joint, And I'll get into the bicep curls and all that later because that may be what you think about. No, this is different. That's a single joint movement, instead of multi-joint movement, A bent over row is primarily for your back, as you may know. But a bicep curl is strictly for biceps, and there's a time and a place for that. But I got a lot of my results from just the big, great compound lifts. So keep those number one, as you should, in your training program. The next thing I want to talk about is how to train your arms specifically. Now, you may see a lot of people say, oh, specifically do high reps for arms. Well, that's okay. That's going to force a lot of sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. But you still want to get stronger, and you want to rep out with low reps as well, because that will also build muscle, that'll build more the myofibrillar hypertrophy, But a strong arm is always going to be a big arm 9 times out of 10. And a lot of times, really, to be honest, it's about how lean the actual arm is itself, to where you can see the muscle, So that's another thing to think about. What you want to do with the rep scheme is you can pick high rep and low rep days for your arms. Say one day you go heavy and you go for like 3 reps to 6 reps. Well, that'll be fine for that day, and you'll cover the strength portion of training your arms. But next time you go to the gym and say you train, the first day you train chest and tries, next day you train back and buys, well, you can hit your arms or just a straight out arm day with 6 to like 15 plus reps. So that'll be a lot of reps, and it gives you the hypertrophy and the time and attention that you need to train arms, So next one I want to get into is just the frequency. Now, if you have a lagging body part, whether that be chest, back, legs, that's a big one, shoulders, anything, If you have a lagging body part, you want to hit that muscle more. So instead of one time a week, you should at least be hitting that muscle specifically for the arms twice a week. And if that doesn't do good, you can hit them 3 times a week. And arms are a specific body part where you don't have to worry about overtraining them really, because it's such a small muscle, compared to your chest and back. So it doesn't call for as much time to rest that muscle for. So you should be all right there. Another thing that I want to focus on that I didn't put on this board is, first of all, guys, you got your biceps, right? And then you got your triceps. So this makes up your arm. And then you got your delts up here. But we're just going to talk about specifically the bis and tris. You have the short head and you have the long head of your bicep, right? So you need to make sure you do exercises that covers that. So to emphasize, say, the short head, you would want to do a concentration curl, where you supinate, which means your hand is up, your palm is coming to your face like a soup, like you're holding a bowl of soup, and twist it until your pinky until your pinky is first when you curl the bar up, the dumbbell up. And then to work that long head, you can do a standard barbell curl, things like that. And then also you have your brachialis in there, so your brachiradialis in here. No, specifically the brachialis is right here, and then your brachiradialis is in your forearm. But to work your brachialis, what you want to do is a hammer curl or a reverse barbell curl. And then to work your forearms, everything really works your forearms. If you're doing deadlifts, anything that revolves around, picking things up, barehanded. It's gonna increase your increase your grip strength, and it's gonna increase your form. It's gonna correlate to that too. So that's it for biceps. And then triceps, you have 3 heads. You have your lateral head out here. You have your short head, and then you have your long head that's back here. So you want to make sure you train all heads in that. And anytime you do a basic press exercise like a bench press or overhead press, you're going to work all 3 heads, but you want to specifically concentrate on each head to make sure that it has equal development, you know, due to genetics or whatever however your body may be doing the lifts. So what you want to make sure you do to round those out is you want to do an exercise like a tricep push down, but if you do a tricep push down with a pronated grip, which means your palms are down, that's gonna work out your lateral head and more of your short head. But if you do it with a supinated grip and you push it down like that, it's gonna work that long head down there. And keep in mind, triceps makes up the majority of your arm, so you know, when people look at you, they're basically looking at your triceps rather than your biceps, unless you walk around all flexed all the time. So that's my spiel on that. Make sure you train all 3 heads of the triceps, and make sure you train all 2 heads of the biceps. So provide plenty of frequency, like I said, and then it just takes time. You know, I didn't get my nice arms overnight, so it just takes time in the gym, and eventually if you hit that muscle enough times, it will grow. It has no choice, you know. Provide different kind of stimulus. If you normally do high reps for arms, try some low reps, you know. Switch it up, change up the frequency, the rep scheme, add in some drop sets. I'll get into that later. Got another video. Add in some drop sets, some pyramid sets, and you know, just hit them from different angles, and you should be all right. So remember to keep those compound lifts number 1. So with that being said, Dracula Fitness, www.draculaFitness.com. I have programs on there regarding arms, and I guess that's it. Signing out.